Hey guys, you've all heard of the Me Too movement, right? Well, we're starting a new movement here, which is henceforth known as the We Miss Mensa movement. That's right, hashtag We Miss Mensa. As we all know, a very small group of attackers has been able to convince YouTube that Miss Mensa committed hate speech. Well, they lied. It isn't true. It isn't true at all. There was no hate speech on the Miss Mensa channel. And when YouTube is asked to present any evidence of any hate speech, they can't do it. Well, of course they can't, because there was no hate speech on the channel. We all know that the groups like Team Phoenix organized a campaign promoting their lies about the Miss Mensa channel to get the channel removed. Now, ask yourself why. Why on earth would they be working so hard to remove a small channel from YouTube? Well, the answer is obvious. They don't have anything else to talk about. So they created the drama from day one. They created the hatred. They created the animosity. As Armchair Detective clearly stated, Miss Mensa was targeted. Miss Mensa, according to the Armchair Detective, was set up, quote unquote. We believe in free speech. And when a case has hit the headline news, like the case of Christopher Watts, it becomes part of what is known as the public stage. We are allowed to discuss true crime cases which are on the public stage. We haven't done anything wrong. The attackers will claim that their right to free speech means that they are allowed to harass, insult, slander, and commit defamation against Miss Mensa. They are not allowed to do so. They're breaking the law. Both criminal law and civil law, I might add. Because Miss Mensa is not on the public stage, and simply having a YouTube channel or simply writing a book does not place a person on the public stage. I was going to say, and they know it, but I wonder sometimes if they do. The attackers have posted lies about me, and then they read off those lies and claim it's public information. That is a criminal act. They are knowingly placing false information online and then claiming that it's public information. That is the criminal act of harassment, stalking, bullying, and making threats, which they have done all of the above over and over again since the case of Christopher Watts hit the headline news. There was never any hate speech on the Miss Mensa channel. Miss Mensa never harassed anybody. Miss Mensa never doxed anybody. Miss Mensa did not allow people who were posting comments on the channel to harass or dox anybody. Miss Mensa deleted many comments that were bashing Christopher Watts' wife's family members. Many. She also deleted the comments that were bashing Christopher Watts' own family members, too. The Miss Mensa channel was not the hate channel. The hate channels are the channels like Critical K. packed full of lies about Miss Mensa, or Daniel Bishop, or Wafa, or Amber Time, or Lyman Head, or Brian St. John, or Laura Keck, or Makeup Mobster, or Molly Golightly, or Pink Lady Luck, or Save Robbie. You know the names, and you know all about Amy and Jessica. You know all about Critical K. You know the truth. Now the question is, how much do you care about our freedom of speech? How much do you care about our right to speak, our right to discuss a true crime case without being attacked by a bunch of thugs? How much do you care? Do you care enough to write a letter to YouTube and to fax it to them at 650-253-0001? Do you care enough about our right to not be attacked by a bunch of online thugs for simply discussing a true crime case? Do you care enough about our right to have a channel which has never committed hate speech, which has never violated any of the community standards that YouTube claims to have? Do you care enough? Do you care enough about the fact that these attackers, including Amy and Jessica, called my children to harass them, called my daughters-in-law, called my son-in-law to harass them, called my ex-husband and his wife to harass them? Do you care? Do you care that they called the judiciary, where I worked as a judicial officer, to harass them and me in the process, right? Do you care that they sent me threatening messages? Do you care that I've received death threats? Do you care that Amy filed a false police report against me saying I was harassing her? Do you care that Jessica has called the sheriff's department where I live to say that I was harassing her? Do you care that I received text messages that are absolutely vulgar? Do you care that they have posted information on websites saying that I was their mediator and that I shouldn't be allowed to be a mediator ever again because I did such a poor job? Do you care that they're posting comments on websites saying that I was their real estate broker and I did such a poor job that I shouldn't be allowed to be a real estate broker? Do you care that they posted on Cheaterland that they were my ex-husband and I cheated on them? Do you care that they're posting that I'm lying about my law degree? Do you care that they posted that I had babies when I was a teenager? I don't know where this one comes from. That I dumped off on other people to raise? Do you care that they're doxing my children? Do you care that they doxed my grandchildren's daycare center? Do you care that they're doxing some poor man out of Pennsylvania who happens to have the same name as one of my sons? Do you care that they're doxing a poor woman out of Ann Arbor, Michigan who happens to have my same name? Does that matter to you? Does it matter to you that they posted fake ads on Craigslist for phone sex with my phone number and my name? These people are rabid. They're simply rabid. And the question really is, do you care? Because if you do care, then you need to contact YouTube and tell them they made a mistake. There was never any hate speech on the Miss Mensa channel, ever. The only hate speech that's been posted on YouTube has been from people like Laura Keck, Brian St. John, Daniel Bishop, Wafa, Lyman Head, Molly Golightly, Makeup Mobster, and Critical K.